Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve my everyday eyebrow look. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is MAC's eyebrow pencil in Brunette, and first I'm going to use this spoolie to brush my hair upwards. This will help me get a really good look at the bottom of my brow so I can get a really clean line. Next, I'm going to take the retractable end of the pencil and I'm just going to start with really light pressure defining the bottom of my brow. You can see I'm holding the pencil further back. That will ensure that I don't press too hard so I get a nice fluffy looking brow. And in the front, you also want to use light pressure and just do small flicks upward. This doesn't have to be too exact. Right now, we're just filling in the bulk of the brow, and then we'll go back later and add details. Just make sure you keep brushing through the brow, checking your progress, and filling in any areas that look bare. Then we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. This side I have to correct a little, so we're just going to start further down, and then we're also going to extend the arch of the brow a little further up, just because this brow lays closer to my eye than my other brow, so we're going to try to correct that by filling them in. So here I'm just going to slowly start extending the arch upwards using light strokes. The next I'm going to do is use the Shape and Shade Brow Tint. This is new from MAC, and one side has a powder on it. So we're going to start with that side and fill in from the arch over. This is going to create more depth and add a darker shade. You want the arch of your brow over to be the darkest and the inner part to be lighter. So I'm just filling in the arch and kind of the bottom. Then I'm going to take the other side of the pencil, which has the marker, and we're going to create more of the hair-like strokes. So you just want to use really light pressure, start from the bottom of your brow and flick upwards. It works better if you go quicker rather than slower, and just keep doing little flicks until it's filled in to your desired filledness. And then I like to use the marker as well on the arch of the brow to define it a little more and give it a little bit more sharpness. Once this marker dries down, it is water resistant, so I do let it dry and then brush through it just to make sure I got all the areas I needed to be filled in so it looks consistent. Then we're just going to do the same thing on this side. Now on this side, you can really see here that I extended the arch past where my hair goes. So I'm doing flicks upwards in that area, really concentrating there to make sure that it looks the same as the rest of my brow. This way, when I brush through it and brush my hairs back up, it'll fill in that little naked area. So it looks like there's still hair there and it's not just color on skin with no texture over it. Voila! Now I'm going to use my Studio Fix concealer palette, and I'm using a really small amount of product. You don't need a lot. As you can see, there's not much to really blend here. That's how little I'm using. You can always add more if you need it, but you don't want to cake up the line underneath your brow. And then you just want to make sure it's all nice and blended so you can't see any difference. I'm going to take the darker color and define the top part of my arch. I don't go all the way into my brow because we don't want it to look too squared off in the front, so you want to keep it more natural in the front and then defined on the end. Then I just make sure everything is blended. Next I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus. This is the new mattifying one. This one's amazing. It'll make your makeup last so much longer and it gives you a really nice airbrush finish. Next, I'm going to take the Hyper Real Glow palette. This is the gold one. It also comes in a pink tone. And I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones and my face. I like to use the MAC blush brush and the pointy side because it has a lot of give to it, and I feel like I can be more precise without getting a big bomb of highlighter in one spot. I also like to highlight the inner part of my nose, in between my nose. You don't want to highlight the very tip of your nose though, because that will make it look larger and more pronounced. And just keep making really light pressure and blending that through. Next, I'm going to take the MAC Clouds in My Coffee Liptenisty, and I'm going to apply that. This is really hydrating but still has a long wear time, and I'm just not going to use a lip liner and apply this all over my lips. Then I'm going to take the MAC DazzleGlass. This, I don't remember the name of it, it is new, but I'll put it in the description, and I'm mostly going to focus it on the center of my bottom lip. This will make my lips look plumper and more full, and then on the top we're going to focus it mostly on the center of the Cupid's bow. Again, this will give the illusion of my lips being more full and more plump. And then you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram, Maggie Joy. Everything will be linked below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.